So it turns out Darth Maul isn't dead. Darth Maul, the ever so popular Sith Lord who maybe had like 7 minutes of screen time in Star Wars Episode 1, is still alive. I mean, sure, he got cut in half and fell down a bottomless shaft with his arms flailing on the way down, but shit like that doesn't keep the dark side down. For most of our older Star Wars fans out there who may not know, an animated Star Wars series premiered back in 2008 called Star Wars: The Clone Wars. The series explored all that shit that happened between Star Wars Episode 2 and Episode 3. Shit like the war between the Republic and Separatist forces, giving a bunch of major Star Wars characters a little backstory and development, and of course, that Jar Jar Binks. It's during the Clone Wars that we're introduced to a new character by the name of Savage Opress. Does he look familiar? Because he should! Turns out this horny motherfucker is none other than Darth Maul's brother. Holy shit, right? So the Space Witch Mother Talzin, watch the series, she shows up a couple times and is a total badass. Tells Savage his brother is still alive and kicking on some junk planet. And of course, Savage goes off to find him. Turns out getting chopped up does not bode well for your sanity, because by the time Savage finds him, he's batshit crazy. And half spider robot. It really doesn't make sense, just go with it. So Savage takes Spider Robot Maul back to Space Hermione Talzin, who restores his sanity and even gives him cool General Grievous robot legs, because magic, or whatever. Again, it doesn't make sense, just let it go. Savage and Maul proceed to then wreck shit all across the galaxy, and it's frickin' sweet. They even almost kill Obi-Wan. I mean, the two have a pretty good run. They even take over the Boba Fett planet for like a quick second, but all frickin' awesome things must come to an end. So it turns out Papa Palpatine ain't too happy about the little Sith joyride the Super Maul bros are going on. The Emperor goes to confront the two, and this scene is seriously one of the coolest lightsaber battles in the whole frickin' series. Emperor Palpatine wipes the floor with these guys. So Palpatine kills Savage, who turns into space farts, and Darth Maul is sitting there looking like a little bitch. Maul pretty much gives up at this point, but the Emperor doesn't kill him. He says he has other uses for him, which leads us to the big question. Where is Darth Maul now? The Star Wars: The Clone Wars series is still canon after the Disney buyout of the Star Wars franchise, which means Maul is still being held prisoner out there in a galaxy far, far away. There's not a lot of familiar Sith faces out there anymore now that they're continuing the Star Wars movies. I would not be surprised if Darth Maul showed up one more time. I mean, it could be in the Star Wars Rebels TV series or even in Star Wars Episode 7. Darth Maul is coming back, bitches. Give it some time. And don't be surprised when he pops up again, because Darth Maul isn't dead. He's out there. And I have a feeling his story isn't over yet.